Well, today we are unboxing. Specifically, we are unboxing cheap sale secondhand manga. All of it is cheap, some of it was on sale, and some of it is secondhand. As for where all of this has come from, some is Vinted, some is eBay, some is some Forbidden Planet sale section online. I think some might be InStock Trades. Mika is also excited for the cheap manga. However, I've been accumulating this stack for I think 3 to 4 months now, and I have well and truly forgotten what is in this. In fact, I think I might have forgotten to put some of it in my spreadsheet. I went on a little bit of an eBay bidding binge when I saw things listed cheap. I was like, I'll drop a cheap bid in and leave it. If I win it, that's nice. And some of them I did win for concerningly cheap prices. Hey ho, I'm not going to complain. Let's see what we have. Let's go through this. Mika, do not hiss at your sister just for looking at you. Saying that, I hissed at my sister for looking at me, so you know. We have 4 big boxes, which I think is a mix of Forbidden Planet and InStock Trades. And then we have all like the Vinted and eBay stuff. I think we do the little ones first. What's the best way to tackle this one? What is in this? What? Oh, okay, there is I was gonna say, what? Wilco's? Oh, throwback. So we have a couple of volumes. We have Dot Hack XXXX 1 and 2. I've been on the hunt for volume 2 for a very long time. So this was a very naughty bid because I do have volume 1, but I've not been able to find volume 2. Now, the price I paid for both of these was much less than I would have happily paid for just volume 2, so I'm, again, not too mad. Generally, I do try to not bid when I already have one of the volumes, especially when it's like a 1 and a 2, so others can go for it. But because it was bidding and I bid early on and I don't think anyone else bid over like a week or 2. Feel a little less bad. I don't think it's the most popular series, the Dot Hacks anyway, so I'm quite pleased with this. Next. There's a lot of brown tape on these. We have Biomega Volume 2. The singles are pretty out of print. The mangaka is one that Ben has been reading all of their series by, and Biomega I think is the only one we don't have. Actually no, he doesn't have all of the Knights of Sidonia, which I think is the same person. We are now only missing one of the singles. I've managed to piece them together very periodically over the last few years. Got this for an excellent price, very pleased. Hoping to keep an eye out for that last volume I need now. Also for a good price. This very confused me when it arrived. Just trying to find my knife. I need to figure out a better setup for doing these instead of just holding this while I cut it. Why am I cutting it like, do I want to cut it? To open it like that? What do I want? It's quite late. I've lost what I'm trying to say. Oh, oh. And they're all in Ziploc bags. I'll leave them in Ziploc bags now. We have 3 volumes from June. We have Little Butterfly, Fake Fur, and Manic Love. I assume all of these are one-shots. I'm not gonna rush or kill myself to try and collect all of June. Oh wait, that's volume 3. Oh dear, I didn't mean to grab it if it was a volume 3. Hey ho, never mind. Anywho, I'm not gonna try and kill myself to grab loads of June because you never see most of it in the UK anyway. I have no idea how people who are selling this have got it. 90% of June I see over in the UK is on Vinted. I don't see it anywhere else. Every now and again, if I see some cheap volumes, I'll nab them. I'm really liking how colourful they have their spines, though all the ones I seem to get are not as colourful. This one? Bubble wrap. So we've got 1 to 7 of Vampire Night Memories, which is in some capacity a spin-off-ish. These are the stories of what happened during those 1,000 years of Kanami's slumber. Okay, well, I haven't read Vampire Night yet. I wasn't going to get these. I was going to wait to pick this series up until I read Vampire Night, but I think I managed to snag all 7 volumes for like £10–15, which is crazy, including shipping by the way, which is crazy for 7 volumes. It was another one, throw a bid and see what happens, and no one else bid. So here we are. I am on a bit of a shoujo beat kick this year, so I might get to Vampire Night, though I have promised I'd read Skip Beat, so... I think this is the last of the second-hand stuff, and I kind of peeled it open already because I was very confused as to what this was. We have 1 to 6 of Vampire Doll. I'm not sure if this is complete at 6. I didn't look too closely. I think I got this for like... Oops. I think I got this for like £6 including postage. So I don't have high hopes, but it was so cheap. I was like, let's give it a go. And again, that was me bidding and then leaving it for a while. I got an early bid in and left it, and no one else went for it, so... yeah. So that was all the secondhand stuff. We're now onto the sale stuff and these boxes. We'll do this one first because it is from Forbidden Planet. They sent 1 volume individually. We'll see what it is. If I can get into it. Oh gosh, I forgot everything comes in a little bag. We have volume 3 of Lumine, which is a webtoon. So everything I got was on sale from both Forbidden Planet and InStock Trades. This one was from Forbidden Planet. Everything was like 50 to 90% off. Don't remember exactly how much this was off because I've just gone and frisbeed the piece of paper over there that I'm not sure if they had the prices on. We'll see coming up. But I want to say it was like $6, $7.99. And it's a webtoon, so normally it's like 18 RRP or something. Let's see this box again. Not sure which ones are InStock Trades and which ones are Forbidden Planet. I think the ones with it written on are InStock Trades, but we'll see. So InStock Trades is a US based manga seller. I think they sell other things too, comics and graphic novels and all that jazz. So you might be wondering, is the shipping worth it? Occasionally, if they have a sale on and the volumes are like crazy cheap, even the shipping can balance it out. But I also find that sometimes there are volumes that are a bit more tricky to find, and I've nabbed a couple of those, and they're like 3 for 2 prices, even including shipping. So at that point, usually I'm like, well, I won't bother, I'll just buy over here. But because they're a bit trickier to find, I'll nab them. Nope, I was wrong, this one's Forbidden Planet. And I've got a big ol' list of everything I bought, but it hasn't got the prices on. I do know everything I bought in the order was about £120, and I bought, I think, 30 something volumes, including some webtoon colour stuff. I completely forgot they did things like this. It's very thoroughly packaged. One reason that I don't buy from Forbidden Planet anymore outside of the sale section is the shipping. The shipping changes just made it just not friendly, I feel. Especially as they can be prone to charging you extra if shipping change. So if you order things, expect them to all ship together. If a release date or date moves, you'll be charged for more shipping. And that's out of your control. Unless I've misunderstood it, and I don't like that, because I might, to the best of my ability, like, right, here's my order, everything is in stock and we'll release on the same date. But if something changes that has nothing to do with me, and potentially not even to do with Forbidden Planet, I might get charged again, and I don't like that uncertainty. So just really go for the sale section, though I have once or twice had it where something went out of stock and then they kind of held on to it and I hadn't realised. I didn't actually check if they charged me a second shipping. Oh, that took me ages to open that. I might cut the rest and not yap over it. We have got Cut Over Criteria, which is a one-shot, I think BL from Tokyo Pop. Gunburied Sisters, Volume 4. I haven't started reading this yet. I think almost all of my volumes have been sale section. World's Finest Assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. 7. I do like this, but I will not pay 3 for 2 prices. I will only pick it up in sale sections because it's a trashy Sky. And then we also have Catch These Hands 3, which I'm quite happy about because I think this is the only one I needed. I think it's complete of 4 and this is all I needed. As for how much all of these cost, there are a chunk. Oh. I'm just going to open this one and you'll see it when I've got them out. So we have Blade and Bastard 3. This is the light novel. It's a hardcover. I think Ben said the same person as Goblin Slayer. This is for Ben. It is a series he has been on wants to read. Then we have Chasing Red 1, which is another webtoon. I feel like Webtoon Unscrolled are appearing a lot in Forbidden Planet sale sections for like half price or more. Some of these were like $5.99. Some of the manga was $1.99. It's crazy, these prices. Anywho. I haven't read too many and I find the format like they're really heavy. These are the tallest volumes at 23 centimeters in my collection, which is really infuriating because it does make them slightly too tall for how I'm going to redo my shelves. All of my other volumes will fit, even things like the Viz Bigs, like the Vagabonds, but these will not. These have to be banished somewhere. Not that I'll stop picking them up. We have Morgana and Oz 2, which looks like a cute witchy cat familiar series. But again, because I've not been like holding them is hard because I am weak, so I'm holding off till I see it on the sale sections. I don't think I have volume 1 of this actually, so I'm keeping an eye out for that one now. Ninja vs Gokudo 7. I have like 2 volumes of this series and it might be volume 1 and like volume 4 or something. But I am on a big format Kadensha binge this year and I hear that like a number of people describe it as like a sleeper hit. Don't know if I've mistaken or mistook that. But I will try and read what I've got this year and let you know. Medalist 9, quite happy because I have 1 to 8, so this is just the next one I read. And again, also a large format Kadensha, so on my reading list for this year. I Married My Female Friend 2, again I have volume 1, so I don't have any gaps now. This is a GL, but I don't think I've really heard much about it, if it's good or bad. Riviere and the Land Prayer 2, I was completely blind and missed that this was to do with Wandering Witch, which I do quite like. So I am now keeping an eye out for volumes, especially when they're on sale. And then we also have Black Summoner 2, the light novel again for Ben. And I think most of these were like between $1.99 and $4.99 as well. I think this is it for this box, so we do have another 3 to go. My Mate is a Feline Gentleman, UK arc under, because why do numbers when we could just have a title for every volume? This is volume 3 in the series. It's not amazing. It's complete of 4 and I was like, oh, it's been ages, 4 must be out. No, it turns out 4 is out like next month or something. I'm still absolutely bemused that there's a UK arc. That's really tickled me. Ancient Maid's Bride, Wizard's Blue, volume 8. This series seems to pop up in sale sections a lot, so I just piecemeal a volume here and there every now and again. Might As Well Cheat. I got transported to another world where I can live my wildest dreams, volume 7. I haven't read some of this in ages. I think Ben is up to date and I am not. I can't remember if I have 6. I'll need to check with Ben / my spreadsheet. I Kept Pressing the 100 Million Year button, came out on top. The Unbeatable Reject Swordsman 5. I do now definitely have a gap with this, but again, $1.99. These sort of series are usually my jam, so I'm not that mad at myself about it. Finally in this box we have the maid I had recently as Mysteria 7. It was sweet, it was cute, but I'm not paying 3 for 2 prices for it. So again, nice to see it on sale. We've still got the purple eyes. I've realised that wasn't why I went to that page. That wasn't why I went to that page. Next parcel, so this one might be InStock Trades then? Nope, this is also Forbidden Planet. Well, let's see then. We have 2 of these. Oh! No plastic bag. Thank God, I struggled with those. Oh, but they are all wrapped. We have got Tank Chair 2. I actually read Tank Chair 1 in January. I had absolutely no idea what to expect. So I don't know if I think I liked it. It was definitely interesting and different, and I do like the spines. So I'll definitely give it a go more in the sale section, and I'll have a think about if I decide to just stay up to date with it normally. Oh, this one's still got the sale sticker on. A Regular of Magic School, 19. This is a light novel, again, for Ben. Most of these have been secondhand or Forbidden Planet sale section, I want to say. It does not like the spine, does it? There we go. It's a nice shade of pink. I do like when they put the arcs on the spines like that. Then we have a Kuma haberdashery. I feel like that doesn't look like a real word, but haberdashery. Okay, haberdashery Kinmokuse Part 1. Kuma, plastic wrapped, BL, smutty. And then we also have Gayatima 2. Also on my read list for this year because it is a large format Kodansha. And the second one, oh, this is heavy. Even if there's no rainbows tomorrow, and this is also a Kuma, plastic wrapped. Then I also bought Strategic Lovers 3. I do not think this is a good series. It's almost like hilariously bad in just like every aspect you can imagine. And at a couple pounds, I'll certainly give it a go. Keep going. Next we have Reign of the Seven Spellblades 8. It's plastic wrapped. I don't know if any of my other volumes of this were plastic wrapped. Interesting. I think it's been a long while since we had another volume. I almost assumed I already had it until I checked my spreadsheet. Next we have Murcielago 17. This is plastic wrapped. It's a longer series and I did buy some volumes secondhand. I think I got like 1 and 2 or 1 to 4 really cheap, and this was also really cheap. It's got rainbows on the spine, okay? It's got colourful spines. I'm weak. Last one in here, Blue Wolves of Mibu 5. I have, I think, 1 and 2 and haven't read them yet, so I was slightly putting it off, but again, large format Kodansha. And I've been doing pretty well. I think I've got up my read percentage by like 10% so far this year, and I haven't read any in March because it's Manual March. I've just been reading Eyes Press, so I'm feeling pretty good about getting that number pretty high and sharing my thoughts and everything in some upcoming reading vlogs. I'm assuming because this is 1 of 2 of it, this is also Forbidden Planet, so we'll do this so we can do them all together and finish on InStock Trades. Watch me, after all of this, get it wrong. But it must be, because there's only one more parcel, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Let's do the one down the side first. Oh, we're back to the grey bags. So first we have Noblesse 3. I hadn't realised, I don't think I even have volume 2. I was not that impressed with volume 1 when I read it, so I think I've just not rushed to grab more. But went on sale, and again, these were like 50 to 90% off, most of these. And then we have Tales of the Kingdom 4. I've got almost this entire series in sale sections, mostly Forbidden Planet sale sections. I think this was actually $1.99. I think this might have been one of the $1.99 ones. It's a hardcover as well. The RRP is like, I mean, it's not in pounds, but the RRP is $18 US. It's usually not far off a pound because no one thinks about the currency conversions. Next one. So first we have The God of High School 3. I hear this is meant to be really good. I got so mad with my volume 1 because I think it's charged about the same price as a large webtoon, but it is like a regular manga regular manga format, but it's charged the same as a bigger book. And I got really annoyed about that. Now it's still in colour and like it has a nice weight to it, but still I felt deceived because now it won't match the rest of the publisher. I mean, I prefer this size personally. It will fit normally on my shelves, but you're not in my good books webtoon. Mika is in one of the boxes. Next we have Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Familiar Chronicle Episode Freya Volume 3. One of the many spin-offs to this series. I grab them as and when I see them on sale. Ben is quite gung-ho through the light novel series now. I think he's approaching being up to date with it and then is going to move on to the side stories. So I need to start reading the manga so I can read it alongside and we can compare. No Longer Allowed in Another World Volume 5. This fills a gap actually. I'm quite pleased with how many volumes I managed to pick up that fill gaps. I managed to grab a bunch last year, I think in a sale section, somewhere, and this is the only one I didn't have. Now I've got it. And then another Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. This time it's season 2, volume 4. Next box. So first we have volume 2 of Minato's Laundromat. Oh dear, some boxes fell. I'm not actually sure if I have any other volumes of this. For some reason I thought I did. So I just grabbed volume 2, but I'm not sure I do. But I can rectify that and grab volume 1 so I can read this. Zone 116. I have fallen behind on reading this and I'm not sure how much I'm enjoying it. So I haven't rushed to grab more. The colourful spines are like the only thing calling out to me about this. So again, yeah, grabbing it for like $2.99, whatever it was. I'll grab it for that. Another Blue Wolves of Mibu. I should check how to pronounce things more. Volume 4. So I think I might only need one volume to fill a gap. Maybe. And they do pop up on sale on Blackwell, so I'll keep an eye out on there. Galaxy Next Door 6. I actually thought I'd completed this ages ago. For some reason I thought it was complete at 5 and I just stopped bothering looking. And then I saw this cover in the sale section. I was like, I'm not actually sure I've got that one. And then, yep, I was mistaken. Complete at 6. I'm just an idiot. It's The Order of Rabbit, Volume 3. This is meant to be very cutesy, sweet, but it's for coma. Not that 4 coma is necessarily a bad thing, but they can be a little slower in I find reading them. Ado 4 and 8, again, large format Kodansha, so on my hit list. Geeky encouraged me to pick up some more. She wants me to give this a go for sure as well. I'm not sure if I was anticipating on going all the way up to volume 8 in my little go, but I guess I'm going to now. I'll fill the gaps and read this year as well. And then we also have Yuri Is My Job 13. This always again appears randomly, sale sections or secondhand. I've been like piecing this series together for a few years now. I still have a few gaps, but I have like 8 or 9 volumes out of like 13 at least. King in Limbo 3, is this the conclusion? I'm not sure, there might be another one. I saw lots of hype when it first came out and then it went really quiet and I haven't really heard anything about it since. And then it just keeps popping up in the sales section. So I'll give it a go and see what I think. It is a large format Kodansha. I haven't mentally decided if I'm including omnibuses in this, in which case I'll also include like Initial D and Fable. I might pick one, maybe Initial D. I'm not sure yet. I'll flip a coin. Wait, there's 3 series at least. How do I flip a coin? Roll a die. Kusunoki's flunking her high school glow up 4. Again, large format Kodansha, my weakness. Though I don't think I have 2 or 3, so I'll have to grab those as well. I haven't read my volume 1 yet, which is why I hadn't picked up any others. I am doing better. If I've not read or I'm not fussy, I won't grab stuff unless they're really, really, really cheap. Like this one. Sister and Giant 2. I have read volume 1. I'm not sure, which is why it's a sale pickup. It's a sale pickup for me. And this is the last one in this box. Skull Dragon's Precious Daughter 3. Again, I haven't started reading it yet, so I haven't picked up any more. I do now have a gap, unfortunately, so I'm going to see if I can find volume 2. Love of Kill 12. Also piecemealing this over the last few years in the sale sections, it feels like. I am missing, I want to say, like 2 more before I have it complete. Slasher Maidens 9. I don't mean to keep picking this up, but it does keep appearing cheap for like £1 or $1.99. And I've accidentally found myself with a clearance to 9. We also have The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You 6. I think this is actually really fun and cute. I've just fallen behind because it's such a quick releasing series and it's on like 16 or something, and I have 1 to 4. I now also have 6. Some of the early volumes are tricky to find. 7Cs aren't great for reprints, for longer series especially, so yeah. I'll see what I can do and just hope for the best, I think. Okay, last box. This should be InStock Trades, I think. I don't know if it's not. I'm like, A, where did that box go? And B, where is this one from? I have made such a mess. I really want to go to bed right after this, but I should probably, well, the first bag of books has my address on it. This sheet does have the pricing on though. So I paid $30 in shipping. So what I usually do is just divide that amongst the number of volumes, and it does fluctuate, like the more volumes I put in, the higher the shipping. So I just do a lot of like maths and stuff, and I just got tape on this. Hey ho, we have His Majesty the Demon King's Housekeeper 5, which is a okay isekai series, romance-y-ish. Again, I like it, but I'll only buy it in sale sections. Phantom of the Idol Volume 8 also seems to appear in sale sections a lot of the time, so again, though I do kind of like it, I'll only buy it there. Why is this so big? I didn't know this was this big. Why is this A4 size? I wouldn't have bought this if I realised it was this size. I don't even know what it is. Totally Captivated side story. Totally peeking under the sheets. It's plastic wrapped, so I'm not going to open it, but it is A4 size. I have no idea what I've bought then. I assumed it was a side story volume. Apparently not. That explains why it cost a bit more than some of the other ones. It was $8, which still isn't a lot. What did I buy? We have Blood on the Tracks Volume 5, which actually is apparently damaged according to my little sheetaroonie. Not that I can see anything off the top immediately. Hey ho, I'm not going to be mad about that. Oh, these are grouped. So we've got the Saga of Tanya the Evil 12, the light novel. So this is again for Ben. Fed Up with Being the Spoiled Queen's Genius Butler 2. It's very thin. It's a cadenture, so it will count for this year's reading. It is okay. I'm not blown away by it. It was fine. Also apparently damaged. I've just realised it says. What is the damage? Oh, is it this crease? See in the corner if I get the light to hit it? See there? I don't care. Then we have Shangri-La Frontier 13. Ooh, that's interesting damage. That's not even like, looks like it's been eaten by something. How odd. Yeah, this was also a damaged one for $6. Yuri Is My Job 11. Another Yuri Is My Job. That's quite amusing, isn't it? This was $5. It is raining outside really heavily, and Yuna is desperate to try and see it, but the windowsill is like this wide and she is not delicate enough to stand on that, so she keeps falling off. If you hear random thuds, it's Yuna just falling. Next we have Land of the Lustrous 11. I think I'm going to keep on trying to find this one in sales section or secondhand as well. I hear that you need to really read into it, like a few more volumes to get into it. I hadn't gotten into it with just volume 1. I think it is complete at 12 possibly, and I have like 6 or 7 volumes now. Next we also have Yokohama Kaidashi Kiko volume 4. I do manage to keep finding these secondhand or cheap as well. Oh yeah, I was just thinking this is a bit of a crease on the cover. It was a damaged one as well. This was $12, which is, yeah, half price. I think I'm only missing 1 more, maybe 2 more. It's complete at 5 actually, so I can't remember if I have 2 or 3. Actually, I'm sat right in front of the right end of the alphabet. Can I see them? I can. I only have 1 and 5, unless there's some downstairs that I've forgotten about. I'll need 2 more. Next we have Made in the Abyss 12. Some of these volumes are quite tricky to come across nowadays. And this is also apparently technically damaged. Maybe everything I picked, maybe I just picked up loads of damaged volumes. Not like, I mean, it's still plastic wrapped. I don't understand. Oh, it's just all together now. We have another His Majesty the Demon's Housekeeper, this time volume 10. We have My Dear Detective volume 2. I, in theory, love a detective mystery solving cases story, but I found volume 1 a little slow, so I've not rushed to grab more. Again, it's on my sale pickup list. My Kitten is a Picky Eater 3. I did kind of enjoy it, but it was a little bit too sad for me at the start. Now, obviously, now I do know, and I do think it does pick up, and it is just like get the story going, like where the cat came from. So I really do want to read more. I just was like worried it was going to get sad again, so I put it off. I don't think it will do. So maybe this is fine. Pick up more. Read the cute cat mangas. Read the cute cat mangas. Final manga in this parcel and this haul is volume 6, 8 and 9 of To Take an Enemy's Heart. This is an older series, it is from Net Comics. 9 is the final volume. It does say on both the cover and the spine. I don't think you normally see it on the spine, which is interesting. I mean, I like when they make it really obvious because I'm just very blind. And I don't feel like you see these as much anymore. I have 1 to 4, so I think I just need 5 and 7 to complete this. And there we have it. That is all of today's haul. It has really accumulated. It has been like, yeah, 3 to 4 months of sale stuff. It's kind of crazy how little I've spent on this compared to some of my like new release hauls. It's so upsetting. I'll figure out what to do with you later. If you enjoyed this video, do remember to like and subscribe and check out my channel memberships for early access. I really do want to go to bed, but I do feel like I probably need to tidy up, especially as I don't think I can actually get out of the room. And Ben will be really grumpy if he can't get through this in the morning. So I'm going to dash off to go and tidy up. Thank you for watching. I hope you have the most wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!